8 players, 7 of them are honest. One of them is a cheater. Will the honest players find the cheater and win the money, or will the cheater take it all for themselves? Welcome to Lie, Cheat, and Steal.
How dare you impugn my fever?
Why didn't you listen to me?
All I heard was sexy babysitter.
Meet our 8 contestants for tonight. One of them has randomly made a cheater. I don't know who it is, but Caitlin does. She picked a cheater, and she will be giving some totally true facts about the cheaters throughout the night. Our team tonight is Jared, Nate, Rad, Fletch, Bryan, Joe, Tom, and Amanda. And one of them is the cheater. Their goal is to find out who it is. We will play 2 questions, and after that, they will vote. If they find the cheater, they keep all their money. If not, they lose half of it. We will get started here with our first question. The order you're playing in was randomly selected. First question. Excluding cameos or animated films, name the 10 James Caan films that have the highest critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Actor sadly passed away within the last week. Most obvious, number 1 that has the highest score, worth 50 cents, down to number 10 for $5. You can say as much or as little as you like in 30 seconds as a team, and then we'll go down the line for your answers. Go.
Got Godfather, Bryan song,
Elf. That's all I know.
Honeymoon in Vegas.
Misery.
And
Misery. Yeah, Rollerball.
Rollerball.
yeah, that was the one I was wondering. Was it a good movie?
I
don't remember.
I haven't seen it in about 40 years, but
Yeah.
It was a movie.
that was like late 70s or something.
I mean, he was also Mickey Blue Eyes. Is that
Time. Okay. Jared, you were first. See how high up that board you can get.
good? You know what? I'll swing and say Rollerball.
Rollerball, I believe, was number 11. It just
Oh,
missed.
wow.
Yeah,
That's-
sorry. Yeah.
Nope. I
He
support
had a good
that.
score. He was in some good movies. All right, Nate.
It's all right if you hadn't guessed it. I was going to because I was so excited by it. But I don't know which one's going to be higher, but Misery.
Misery, number 4. Yeah, great movie. $2 for you there. Rad.
I'm going with the only one I know, Elf.
Elf. Did that sneak onto his top 10? Sure did. Number 6, $3. Elf. All right.
Elf is an
Fletch.
American classic.
I'm gonna go with Honeymoon in Vegas.
Honeymoon in Vegas. He was in, but it doesn't make the top 10. No. Bryan. Bryan says The Program does not make the list. No, sorry. Joe.
I'll just say The Godfather.
Godfather, number 2, had a 99% because one person has to be different. $1. Tom.
Was it Fredo?
Yes.
Thief.
Thief. Number 9, yeah, $4.50. Despite being probably the second most mentioned movie in the last week on Twitter. Amanda.
I only have one more on my list that nobody's said yet. Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy, which he was
Ooh.
in, but does not make the top 10.
Fun
Go
fact,
the
I
other
had that T-shirt when I was in 5th grade.
Number
It was
1 had a
Madonna and
100%
whatever.
because I was apparently not one of the critics. John Wayne, El Dorado. Bryan's Song,
Oh yeah. Forgot
Bottle
about
Rocket,
that.
Oh shoot.
The Rain People, The Gambler, and Slither.
I feel like I should go back and watch some of these now.
Yeah, there's some good movies on there. And
The
also El
Gambler was
Dorado.
actually a pretty good movie. I
The
thought
Rat
about
James
that
film.
one.
All right, moving on to our Dolly rendered category. I entered the names of Beatles songs into Dolly, and you have to tell me what song it's going for. Name these Beatles songs by how Dolly interpreted them. Okay, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5.
Oh, that's horrific.
Number 6. 7.
Okay.
8. 9. And 10. Okay, so these are the titles of Beatles songs that I typed into Dolly. 30 seconds to talk about it, and then we'll go to Nate. Go.
Octopus's Garden.
Lady Madonna, Lucy in the
Rubber
Sky with
Field.
Diamonds.
Norwegian Wood.
While my
Fields.
guitar
Strawberry
gently
Fields, Here
weeps.
Comes the Sun. Honey Pie. While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
I don't know which one that the horse is.
The Horse. No. I don't know.
Is there a song with digging in the title?
Oh, I Dig a Pony.
Time. Okay, Nate, you are first.
I think 10 is Lady Madonna. I think that's got to be.
Lady Madonna, very good. $10. Red.
$9 is Norwegian Wood.
Norwegian Wood, $9 for you. Fletch.
$4 is Honey Pie.
Yes, Honey Pie. Bryan.
$5 while my guitar gently weeps.
Yeah, it doesn't look that gentle, but yes. While my guitar gently weeps.
It looks
Definitely
noticeably,
weeping.
noticeably looks weepy.
I
Though.
have been told
Yes.
that is what gentle weeping looks like, okay?
We'll see who's gently weeping after the vote. Joe.
7, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yes, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Now, Tom.
Okay, since I can't figure out 8, 6 is I Dig a Pony.
Nice reasoning and teamwork. Dig a pony, yes. Amanda.
I know number 8. It's Fixing a Hole.
Oh, there you go.
Fixing a hole is correct.
Nice.
I remember the lyric, but I didn't remember if that was the name of the title.
Yeah. All right, Jared.
3, Here Comes the Sun.
Yeah, you got all the harder ones. Good job. $3 for that. Obviously, 1 and 2 are Octopus's Garden and Berries Everywhere. All right. I put in Yellow Submarine and it just gave me pictures from the cartoon. I'm like, that's cute. Bank at the end of that round, $62.50. And if you find the cheater, you get to keep all of that. But if not, you lose half. Everyone made money. Here are your totals for the round. Who wants to throw out an accusation?
I accuse Ian.
Got to accuse a player in the game or I start taking money away.
I will not, because based on his Canadian facts a couple weeks ago. So
Name someone in the game.
Jared, I have to wonder how you only have 3 points whenever a movie round was the first round.
Because I was the first answerer on the first question and I swung with it. And the second one, I was the last answer and got the low-hanging dollar amount.
Jared, you want to throw out an accusation?
I'm
It wasn't
thinking.
an accusation, it was just an observation.
It was an accusation because it stopped the clock.
I was talking.
Okay. Any other accusations before we vote?
Amanda, how did you know it was the name of that Beatles song?
You ever seen the movie Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with the Bee Gees?
No,
I
for I am,
watched
no, for
10
I am
minutes of
very
that.
young.
And then I was like, no.
I grew up on that. I stood in line at Target at midnight or whatever to get the freaking anthologies when I was like 13.
Ah,
The Beatles
You knew
are
a lot about Beatles for somebody who's never seen Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with the Bee Gees.
Ooh, touche.
Based on the novel Push by Sapphire.
George Burgess in it. He was Mr. Kite.
I find it very
accused
suspicious
myself
that Tom knows things
Also
about the
put the dogs
Beatles.
in their
That's
crates.
not like him.
Question.
Of course
I just
not.
wanna
That's
put it on
not
the
my,
record that
that's
I-
not my area of music at all.
I
He's more
just
of a-
want to put it on the record that I always trust Canadians.
Tom's more of a Jerry and the Pacemakers fan.
Actually, more of a Yardbirds fan, but
Throughout the night, Caitlin is going to be reading some very true facts that the cheater sent her before the game. Hopefully that'll help you in your vote. Caitlin has our first fact.
Yeah, the cheater confessed to me that they are actually a living dolly creation made using the prompt devastatingly good-looking liar, cheater, and stealer. Whoever
Well, that
looks
rules
most
me out.
is the cheater.
Whoever gets the most votes is out of the game. Lock those votes into me. Votes are in. Time to see if you have caught the cheater right away. Anyone gets majority of votes, they're out of the game. Jared, we'll start with you.
I voted for the next lowest score aside from mine, Fletch.
Fair enough. One for
Ah.
Fletch.
It's because I'm
Bryan.
Canadian, isn't it?
I voted for Fletch.
2 for Fletch. Nate.
I voted for Rad just because I was sure that I've never voted for her.
Fair logic. Joe.
I also voted for Rad because of dollars.
2 Fletch. 2 Rad. Rad, who'd you say?
I voted for Bryan just because the description sounded like something Bryan would write.
And that's definitely a good reason to vote someone the totally true facts. Tom.
I voted for Bryan because he didn't honor us with a French Revolutionary word of the day yet.
That is the
Guinea
most
fowl.
specific reason anyone's
I
ever
was
been
muted.
voted
You
for.
couldn't hear me explain it. Today is guinea fowl day.
Fletch, what'd you say?
I voted for Tom.
Okay, now it comes down to Amanda's vote. Amanda?
You made it that way. I voted for Tom too.
Wow.
Have we ever had a four-way tie? That's
That was
amazing.
honestly
Yeah.
the order the players were in. You guys made it
Whoa.
like that. Thank you. But I'm sorry. The bad news is we do have a tie. You've lost half your money, and now the
Ah.
cheater gets to pick off the player of their choice.
Hmm.
I need all 8 of you to send Caitlin the name of the player you want to send home, but cheater, only your vote counts. If I click on your name and it turns green, you are on to the next round. If it's red, you are the first victim of the cheater tonight. Would the cheater be mean enough to pick off a player who hasn't played in a while? Rad, you are safe.
Woohoo!
Joe, you're safe. Tom, you're safe. We know the cheater's not Ian too. Okay. Bryan, you are first player out of the game. I'm sorry. We know you weren't the cheater. Hopefully you can come back at the end and make some money. We are down to 7 players. The cheater has had their choice. And we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We'll play 2 more questions. Be right back. We are down to 7 players on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Cheater is still in the game. We'll play 2 more questions here. Talk about your rollover option. That is the R under your name there. If you don't know an answer or you want to put a teammate on the spot, use your rollover, pass your turn to them. You can do that once throughout the game. Here we go. We are on to the final episodes of Better Call Saul. So what are the last names of these Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad characters? Walter, Jesse, Kim, Jimmy, Gustavo, Mike, Nacho, Huel, Francesca, and Todd. 30 seconds, then we'll go to Rad for her answer. Go.
Okay, I'm super psyched about this because I'm a huge Better Call Saul fan. I know all these except the last 2. So Walter White, Jesse Pinkman, Kim Wexler, Jimmy McGill, Gustavo Fring, Mike Ehrmantraut, Nacho Varga, Huel Babineau. I don't know the other 2. Francesca is, I know who they are. Francesca is the
Oh,
secretary.
Francesca. Oh, okay.
All right, say him again, Joe.
Walter White, Jesse Pinkman, Kim Wexler, Jimmy McGill, Gustavo
Time.
Fring, Mike Ehrmantraut.
All right. I think Rad is first.
I'll just go with something easy that I remember. Jimmy McGill.
Jimmy McGill, yes, aka Saul Goodman. $2 for Rad. Fletch.
Walter White.
Yeah, Walter White.
Yeah, sorry.
50 cents. You're on the board. Joe.
Mike Ehrmantraut.
Mike Ehrmantraut. Yes, $3. Tom.
Gustavo Fring.
That is correct. 250. Amanda.
Kim Wexler.
Kim Wexler is right. 150. Finally got an Emmy nomination. Jared.
Jesse Pinkman.
Got it. And Nate.
Jewel Babineau. I've actually seen him do stand-up comedy
Oh, really? That's great.
in Seattle.
$4. All right. Go over the other three here. Nacho Varga, Francesca Liddy, and Todd Alquist. Moving on to our double money question. Name the 10 most influential toys of all time, according to a 2014 Time Magazine article. 30 seconds to talk about it. Over to Fletch. Go.
Ooh.
Influential. So I'm thinking older, like hula hoop.
Nintendo for sure.
Star Wars action figures.
G.I. Joe, Legos,
Mr.
He-Man.
Potato Head.
Barbie,
Transformers.
More than meets the eye. Lego.
Tickle Me Elmo.
Barbie.
I still say Atari.
There it goes.
Babies.
All right, Fletch, you are first.
I'm gonna go with the Castle Grayskull playset from He-Man.
The
Very
Castle Grayskull playset from He-Man. Not on the board.
You
so-
specify what year?
It's most
The
influential.
original
not the
OG
single
1980s,
greatest toy
whatever.
of all
Not
time.
cool thing Fletch played with. Joe.
Not coolest, but most influential instead.
Most influential.
I'm thinking the way this is worded, there might be some old stuff on here, so I'm going to say a yo-yo.
A yo-yo. No, sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna say Frisbee.
That's good.
Having a tough time with this one. Frisbee is not on the board. No. Amanda.
Let's go with Legos.
There we go.
That was
Number
mine.
one.
They're inspirational. You can build shit out of them.
I think that was the way they were marketed to kids. Legos. You can build shit.
Build
out
shit
of
out of them.
them. Jared.
I'm gonna go a different way and say it was said in the 30 seconds. I'll say Barbie.
Number two, Barbie.
At every job.
Yeah, she
You
had
still
every
can't
job in
land
the
a
world. That's
boyfriend.
pretty influential. Yeah. Nate.
Math is hard. Let's go shopping. I said G.I. Joe, and I think that's got to be on there too.
Number three, G.I.
All right.
Joe.
We're just going in order.
Going right in order. Rad, you got number four.
I'm going with Nintendo Entertainment System.
Nintendo Entertainment System does not make the board. No.
God damn it.
Go
Well,
over
they
the other
aren't
ones
exactly
here.
my age, then, are they?
The Nerf bow and arrow.
Take off Barbie off your list, Nate. Calm
The
down.
Chatty Cathy. Easy Bake Oven.
Okay.
Super Soaker.
Boy, it's an appliance.
I'm surprised by this one, but hey, Doc McStuffins.
What? That's like brand new.
9 and 10 makes sense. Star Wars toys in general, which someone said, and then no one went with. And the Viewmaster.
Oh.
Oh,
Nobody even
okay.
knows what a Viewmaster is.
What?
What?
Us old people do. I mean, the young people.
I said
I
Star
went
Wars.
Fletch. I'm bad. Castle Grayskull isn't on there.
In the bank at the end of that round, 52.75. Hopefully you find the cheater and keep all of that. Here are your totals for the round. Who has an accusation? Money second.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I'll
Nate.
accuse Rad.
Rad, okay, why Rad?
Because Nintendo Entertainment System was a weird guess, but just weird enough to be like an intentional miss.
You haven't been paying attention to my brand.
I actually thought that was a good guess personally. Like I felt that in my heart. The NES was like right
Okay.
in my generation, in my birth
Well,
years.
Oh,
Lots of kids
mine
that
too. It's just I think like when I think
Lots of
toy,
kids that
I don't
played
think
in-
video game.
I don't know.
Lots
I
of
think
kids that played
that's
Nintendo
culturally
become,
influential. I think
yeah,
it should have been
became
on,
like programmers and stuff.
yeah, I think that should have been on the list.
Rad, do you want to accuse anybody?
No, I got nothing.
I would have only said Fletch because 50 cents. Come on, like you're mailing it. He's going submarine here. He's
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
below the radar.
A little bit distracted here.
Fletch, do you want to accuse anybody?
I'm gonna go with Nate.
Because he said Fletch. Yeah, I get
Right
it.
back at him. All right. Nate,
Tit for tat.
fair enough.
They did not let me pay for any of my tattoos that way.
So I was gonna say that's the worst name for a tattoo parlor ever.
Any other accusations from anyone? Any other thoughts? Caitlin has another fact about our cheater. Hopefully this will help.
I do. The cheater was surprised to see the pet rock didn't make the list of the most influential toys of all time because the cheater is the only documented case of having a pet rock die and has influenced them to never adopt another rock. They were young and they couldn't handle the responsibility.
I need the 7 of you to please lock in the name of the player you think is the cheater. Votes are.
Has lots of lights and fire.
Let's see if you have found the cheater this time, and we'll start with Jared.
I copy and pasted my vote for Fletch.
Another for Fletch. Nate, who did you vote for?
I voted for Fletch also because he had the audacity to say Nate after I said Fletch.
Oh,
Fair enough.
fair.
2 for
That-
Fletch. Rad.
that's absolutely fair.
I voted for Nate just because
Yeah, that's
it
fine.
was random.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
just randomly voted, and I like the
Fletch.
name.
Well, I
Who'd you
also
say?
voted.
Sorry,
I also
Nate.
voted for Nate because he voted for me. So
Yeah,
2 Nate, 2 Fletch. Joe.
that's fine.
I voted for Rad again because I was too lazy to change my answer.
That's fair.
2 Fletch, 2 Nate, 1 Rad. Tom.
I voted for Fletch because I promised him we would.
3
completely
for
fair.
Fletch.
I
Amanda.
very much appreciate that.
I just followed suit with Tom.
4 for Fletch, and he has been voted out of
I-
the game.
I am not the cheater, but I do have a dog that's very not settling yet. So it's
He was
totally
not the cheater. I'm sorry, you've lost half your money, $25.93 in the bank. And when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, we'll play 2 more questions. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 2 honest players have left the game. 6 are left. No luck in
Allegedly.
yet. Our next question here. Okay, we will start with Joe after our 30 seconds. Name the top 10 fast food French fries according to Guilty Eats. 30 seconds to talk it over. Go.
Well, McDonald's for sure.
McDonald's, Burger King,
Burger King,
Raleigh,
Chick-fil-A,
Five
Wendy's,
Guys,
Five Guys, Shake Shack,
Carl's Jr. or Hardee's.
Wendy's, KFC. I don't know. Burger King.
Does KFC have fries?
Yeah.
They have those potato wedges.
Yeah, it's not In-N-Out for sure because their fries suck.
Jack in the Box.
Time. Okay, Joe, you're first.
Well, I have some strong opinions about fries, but this should not be on the list anywhere, but I'm hoping it's toward the top. Burger King.
Near the top, at the top, number 10, $5 for Burger King. Yeah, they shouldn't be any better than that. That's
Yeah.
the choice. Tom.
I'm going to say Arby's.
Arby's is number 5.
Arby's.
Oh,
$2.50.
Oh, yeah, they got the curly
curly
thing.
fries.
Yeah, girly.
Curly
Oh,
fries.
yeah.
fries.
anything's better with the the Jamocha shake.
Too oniony.
You're wrong.
Amanda, give us some fries you like.
Well, Tom took my answer. So if the waffle fries at Chick-fil-A count, let's go with the waffle fries at Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, number 3, $1.50. Jared.
Five Guys.
Five Guys does not make the top 10.
No, that's garbage.
It's quality, not quantity, but it was on the list. It was to make the top 10. Nate.
I don't want to go with the really easy ones. I'm gonna go with Shake Shack.
Shake Shack. Number 7, $3.50. Good job.
Shake Shack is like what I get when I'm too lazy to cook or shop. It's a block away from me. And they're like just the right size.
Rad.
And they serve beer.
Wendy's.
What? Not in my state. Not in my
Well, we're
commonwealth.
in PA, so they don't serve
Your
beer.
state, your state sucks.
It does.
Sure is.
Wendy's, number 8.
Wendy's nuts. Sorry, this is being recorded, isn't it? Damn.
Go over the other ones here. Obviously, number 1 is In-N-Out. No, McDonald's,
McDonald's.
Taco Bell.
Oh, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell has fries?
They do
I've
fries.
never had Taco Bell's fries in my life.
They were number
No.
2. Harvey's.
What the hell's a Harvey?
F is Hardee's.
Not Hardee's, it's Harvey's.
Or
What
Hardee's.
the hell is that?
Harvey's?
Just some guy, Harvey, he's got a deep fryer.
There's a guy called Harvey who started Harvey's is in Canada, apparently.
You know, he just drives around. He sells the fries out of his truck.
You
Susan
know,
would have got that one.
You know, Harvey.
Jack in the Box
Okay.
and KFC, which was said and then no one went with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't
Told
go
you.
with Carl's Jr. then, because that was going to be my other guess.
Honestly, I wasn't.
It's also, you can
confident
have
that KFC
Harvey's and Curl's Jr.
Harvey's
KFC
and
should be
Carl's
on there.
Jr. They're the same.
Yeah, name the
That's
popular
not a
song
real-
by its rarely sung verse.
Hard.
Cluck, cluck, red hen, have you any eggs? Build it up with wood and clay. We are all traveling in the footsteps of those that had come before. You try to run, you try to scream. Fate is kind, she brings to those who love. In a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine. Go fetch me some water, a cool cup of water. I bet I know what she's like, and I can feel how right she'd be for me. My day in the hills has come to an end, and I'll never love you the way that I love you. 30 seconds to look it over, talk it over. Then we go to Tom. Go.
Are these obscure, like, religious
Baba
hymns?
Black Sheep.
It's Baba
London
Black
Bridge is
Sheep,
falling
London
down.
Bridge, and the rest is never gonna give you up.
Okay.
Five
I
is
think
when you wish upon a star.
I think
the
four
My
is,
darling
$8 one
no,
may
four is,
be
listen, four is
Jesse's
Thriller.
girl.
4 is Thriller.
Thriller.
Mm-hmm.
I think $8 may be Jesse's girl.
I
No,
thought
no, no.
seven was
It
Baby
is,
Mama.
Time. I can tell you that none of them are never going to give you up. There's no Rick rolling in this game. All right.
So
Tom, you're
far.
first.
Okay. How exact do I have to be with the title? to
If I
this
know what song you're getting at, that's fine.
It's the for $10. It's the na hey hey kissing
That is
goodbye.
correct.
It's-
Nah,
yeah.
nah,
Oh,
hey,
what is that?
goodbye.
I don't even, can you play
That's
the song?
awesome.
I don't even know what that is.
It's that they play it at every sporting event, you know.
Hey, hey, hey.
That has other words to it?
Yes, it has a verse, and Tom knows it apparently.
Okay.
Theme. Very good. All right, Amanda.
Okay. Number 6 is My Darling Clementine.
Yes, my darling Clementine. $6. Jared.
I don't trust Tom's answer of Jesse's girl, so I'll go with Amanda's answer of Wish Upon a Star, number 5.
When You Wish Upon a Star. Yeah. You watch those Pinocchio opening credits closely. Yes. Nate.
Sorry.
I figured it out right at the end. 8 is Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys.
Nicely done. Good vibration.
Okay.
Yes. Rad.
What's the R thing under my name?
That's the rollover. You can pass your turn to somebody else if you don't know an answer.
Okay, roll over.
Okay, who do you like to roll over to?
Who? I could roll it over to anybody.
Any player you like. Yep.
Nate, he seems to know what he's
All
talking
right,
about.
Nate, you're back on the spot.
Oh, jeez. No, I don't know that one. 4 is Thriller. I'm convinced
4.
4 is Thriller.
Thriller. Yeah, extra Vincent Price verse. Very good.
Hell yes.
Oh, good job.
That was literally that was the
Oh.
first record that I owned in my life. And-
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and I remember reading all the liner notes for it.
I was wondering where I knew it. Ugh.
Yeah. All
That's
right,
way
and
cooler than the
Joe.
first CD I ever owned.
Well, the ones I knew were taken, so to London Bridge is falling down.
Yes.
Mhm.
London Bridge. They don't have the verse about moving it to Arizona because that'd be kind of complicated. All right. We'll go over the other ones here. Number 1 is, of course, Bye Bye Black Sheep. 3. Anyone? When the Saints Go Marching In.
No.
7 is Streets of Laredo. And 9 is, it was not in the movie, but it was in the stage musical, Sound of Music.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, good round in the bank. 77-43. Let's hope you can find the cheater and hold on to all of that. Here are your totals for the round. Who has an accusation? Money's ticking. Anyone?
I'll accuse Rad.
Okay, why Rad?
Because I've never played with her before.
Rad.
And it's close to Ian.
And it's close to Ian. It's got 3 letters like Ian.
That's fair.
and the middle letter is A.
Brad,
Brian,
defend
what does
yourself
it get
from
here?
spelling, I suppose.
I don't know, like what the first clue that that the cheater said, he referred to him as a him, so I just assumed the cheater would be a he.
Please don't use any logic from those clues as your reason for voting. They're just a joke.
That's what I'm sticking with.
It makes just as much sense as going with their middle letter of their name as
Yeah, that's true. Rad, do you want to accuse anybody?
I'm too lazy to do that.
Any other accusations? Joe and Amanda have been pretty quiet.
Suspiciously so. Omnibus music.
Played how many games with me? They know that just means I've been drinking.
We also know that the wine glass in your hand means you've been drinking. So,
But it's not wine.
What is it?
Amaretto.
All right, well, just straight alcohol. Yeah.
okay. Caitlin has a third fact about our cheater.
I do. The cheater has never been told my pleasure when going to Chick-fil-A. The staff are trained to spot heathens.
All right, I need the 6 of you to please lock in your votes. Votes are in. Let's see if you have caught the cheater. Jared, we'll start with you.
You always start with me. I said Rad.
1 for Rad. Rad, who do you say?
I say Amanda because of the Chick-fil-A reference.
Because of the what?
She 2 Chick-fil-A references. I pay attention to talking and stuff.
Amanda, who'd you say?
I said Joe. I didn't have a reason. I just picked somebody.
Joe, what'd you say?
I felt bad for voting for Rad twice, so I switched to Nate.
1 Nate, 1 Joe, 1
Thank
Amanda,
you.
1 Rad. Nate?
I randomly went with Joe also because last week I was like, I knew who the cheater was every time, and this week I got nothing. It's like,
Luck can't turn up every week. All right, Tom, it comes down to your vote.
I have no idea who the cheater is, but I voted for Nate.
Yeah, you collectively have no idea
Aw.
who the cheater is because we have another tie. 38-12 in the bank, and another honest player is about to leave the game. I need everyone to send Caitlin the name of the player they want to send home. Cheater, only your vote counts. Cheater has cast their vote. Time to see which honest player is leaving the game. If it turns green like that, you're on to round 4. You're playing the immunity challenge. If it's red, you are the 3rd player out of the game. Nate, you are safe. Rad, you are out of the game. I'm sorry, Rad. We know you weren't the cheater. Hopefully you can come back at the end and earn some money, but we are down to 5 players.
Okay.
When you come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, we're playing the round 4 immunity challenge. We'll be right back. Come back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 3 honest players voted out of the game and right in the middle there, so watch out, Joe. Down to 5 players. Cheater's still in the game, but maybe the cheater will give themselves away in this round because it is the round 4 immunity challenge. I will ask 1 question with multiple answers. Last player left standing wins immunity for the round, but there's a chance someone will give themselves away. If as a team you get 5 answers, that's $10. 10 answers is $20. 15 is $30. 18 answers is $50, and it's been a couple weeks, back to $60 if you get all 20 answers. Most importantly, last person left standing cannot be voted for in this round. So your category is Best Picture nominees since 2010, movies coming out in 2010 to the present that have one-word titles. And Amanda, you get to go first. These are at the Oscars, not any other award ceremony.
42.
Oh,
42. It's a good
Jack
guess, but it would
Robinson.
be a number and it would count, but it was not a Best Picture nominee. I'm sorry. You're out of the round, and we were down to 4, just like that. Jared,
Coda.
Best Picture winner from this year. We're on the board. Nate,
I'm hoping it's late enough and not too old, but Inception.
yeah, you just made it there. That was 2010. Very good. Inception. Go.
I don't remember exactly when this came out, but Argo.
Argo. Yeah, that was 2012. You're good. That one Best Picture. Tom.
Nomadland.
Nomadland. Yes, another winner. And we are back to Jared.
Moonlight.
Moonlight. Yep. That is 5, and we have $10 banked. Nate.
Lincoln. It's got to be.
Lincoln. Yeah, it sure was. Lost to Argo, actually. Joe.
Colin, was your favorite movie one word or two? Green Book.
Green Book. No, that's 2. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, famously terrible movie. Yes. Tom.
Oh, gee. I was hoping no one was going to take Inception because I didn't remember that one. I'm out.
Okay, we're down.
How did you remember?
2. Jared.
Parasite.
Parasite. Yes, another winner. Up to 7. Nate.
Didn't Dune get one?
Dune sure did. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Jared.
Roma.
Roma. Yeah, it did. One more and we have $20. Nate.
I think Whiplash.
Whiplash is correct. That's 10. We have 20 in the bank. Back to Jared.
Joker.
Joker. Yeah. 11. Nate.
I also don't know if it's early, if it's late enough, but Moneyball.
Moneyball. 2011. You're good. Back to Jared.
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk. Yeah. 2017.
Oh,
What?
no, that reminds me, 1917.
1917. 14 answers. Back to Jared.
Mank.
Mank is correct, and we have 30.
I don't even know what that movie is.
Go back and forth here. Nate.
It's black and white. It's not.
I thought of Her.
Her. Yes.
Joker made me think of Her.
Her. Jared.
Fences.
Fences is right. We have 17. One more, and we have $50. Nate.
Selma?
Selma is correct. 50 in the bank. Jared.
Vice.
Vice somehow is right. All right.
I was hoping you'd get stuck there because I don't have one.
Nothing.
No.
Jared, you won the immunity. Very nicely done. Cannot be voted for. This round.
Oh,
Do you have one more?
Minari.
Minari. You've banked $60. Very good. Swept the board again. All right. Very impressive, Jared and Nate. Could have also said from this year, Belfast. Let's see, going back here. We said Parasite, we said Vice, Roma, Lion, Arrival, Room, Brooklyn, Best Picture winner, Spotlight.
Oh, right.
I wouldn't have counted Birdman because it has a long title. Boyhood, Philomena, Gravity, Nebraska,
Was
Amor.
Midsummer nominated?
Now, Midsummer was not. Should have been. And Hugo would have been the other one. So very good.
Earth, Wind, and Fire in this economy?
98-12 in the bank. And if you find the cheater, you keep all of that. All right. Can't vote for Jared. Can't accuse Jared. Jared still has to vote. Who has accusations?
All I'm hearing is Jared, Jared, Jared.
But you can't pick Jared.
They can accuse me.
Accuse him, we just can't vote for him, right?
Not accuse Jared, as the money keeps ticking.
We can still accuse Jared. We just can't vote for him.
I feel like it's Jared, but I want to like spread the vote around now because I don't think it's anybody else. I
I don't know that it's necessarily Jared. I'm just saying we should be.
Well, I accuse Nate
Okay, why Nate?
Stops the clock.
because I never would have pulled 1917 out.
That was directly a result of you saying Dunkirk.
Oh, okay. No, I retract my.
Oh, no.
The clock-
And like half of those I wouldn't have thought of without earlier ones. Like her, I thought of because of Joker, because of Joaquin. I'm not normally a movie person at all.
Nate, did you want to accuse anybody?
No, I think it's Jared. That's the problem.
Well, you got to vote for somebody.
I
Any
know.
other accusations. Caitlin has another fact about our cheater.
Yeah, speaking of best pictures, the cheater informed me that the images from the James Webb Space Telescope we have all been admiring are actually 90s photo backgrounds with the kids photoshopped out and sent over to NASA. The cheater requests we don't ask how they got said photos, but there will be a photo provided in the DM room for reference.
Okay. I need all 5 of you to lock in who you think the cheater is. Cannot vote for Jared. Votes have been cast. Time to see if you have found the cheater. Okay, Nate, start with you. Who do you think it is?
I said Tom, and I'm sorry, Tom, because I don't think it's you.
Okay, one for Tom. Joe, who
I just hadn't voted for Tom yet.
I said Nate again.
Okay, Tom.
I know it's Jared, but since I couldn't vote for Jared, I had to vote for the other J guy, Joe.
One Joe, one Nate, one Tom. Amanda?
I also voted for Joe. I didn't have a reason.
2 for Joe. Jared?
I also voted for Joe.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That is 3 for Joe, and he is out of the game. Now we have to know. Joe, were you the cheater?
No,
No, because he's not Jared.
Not the cheater. I'm sorry.
neither the cheater nor am I Jared.
48-21 in the bank. 4 players left, and when we come back on Live Cheat and Steal, we'll give 2 answers for every question. Be right back. Welcome back to Live Cheat and Steal. 4 players left. We have the one who knows the lyrics to When You Wish Upon a Star, the one who knows the lyrics to Nana, Hey, Hey, Kiss Him Goodbye, the one who knows the lyrics to Thriller, and also Jared.
Who knows all the movies.
Yes, who knows every movie ever made and some that haven't been, and all their lost verses. Get to give 2 answers for every question this round, so hopefully that will help you. We are back at the top of the order, so after 30 seconds, it's Jared's turn. Name the 10 best video game movies of all time. They actually found 10, according to a 2022 Games Radar article. 30 seconds, and we go to Jared. Go.
Mortal Kombat, Super Mario Brothers.
Not Super Mario Bros.
Why not? That's a
It was terrible. Sonic,
Best.
Resident-
So Mortal
Resident
Kombat
Evil.
definitely. Tomb
Resident
Raider.
Evil.
Tomb Raider.
Did you say Tomb Raider?
World of Warcraft. Did anyone see that?
Is that a movie?
Time. Okay, Jared.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat is number 7. 350 for you. Nate.
Resident,
Oh, the book.
Resident Evil.
You're thinking the old one? Resident
was.
Evil.
I was thinking the old one too, Jared.
Number 4, $2. Tom.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Yeah, number 2, Tomb Raider. $1. Amanda.
like the new Uncharted movie. Is that on there?
Uncharted. Yeah, so did they. That is number 10. $5 for you. Back to Jared.
Angry Birds.
Angry Birds movie does not make the list. I'm sorry. The Emoji Movie also does not. Nate.
The Emoji Movie, a video game?
It's not a video game movie.
Oh.
No.
Somebody said Sonic before. I don't know if it'll be on the list, but I don't have anything else.
Sonic did not make the list of fast food French fries. Does make this one, yeah, $2.50.
Oh my God.
Tom.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, no one's, someone said it, so Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers, number one. No, Super Mario Brothers is not on the board. I'm sorry. No.
I did say it, and I really wish it was on the list. but
I
that
like
is
it.
just my
I will
personal
defend
opinion.
that movie, but it's not going to make a top 10 list anywhere.
With cousin Lou Albano
Amanda.
as Mario.
Like 2
Sonic 2, Sonicer.
Captain
No.
Lou Albano. That's it.
or Sonic. So Sonic so fast. I don't know.
Too Fast, Too Sonic.
Yeah.
So-
Number
Sonic.
one was Detective Pikachu.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh, I forgot.
Damn
that.
it.
Warcraft, which was said.
Somebody said it.
Werewolves Within.
I don't know that one.
And Silent Hill.
That's a video game.
Oh,
I didn't know that was a
no.
video game.
It's movies based on video games, yes. That's the category.
I just didn't know it was a video game. I've never.
Yeah, I
heard-
didn't know it was a video game either.
Oh, yeah, it's a very famous horror video game.
Amanda, how did you hear of Uncharted? I've never heard of that.
Tom Holland is in it.
All right. Okay. Fair.
Or are you asking about the video game? It's kind of like Assassin's Creed.
I don't know. I
Nathan Drake? No? Okay. Sorry, I play video games.
You
okay.
don't have to apologize for doing the thing I just asked questions about. Name the country singer by their honorific nickname. The Man in
First,
Black,
I
the
read
coal
that as-
miner's daughter, the gambler, the redheaded stranger, the hag, King George, the queen of country pop, the hillbilly Shakespeare, the possum, and the singing brakeman. 30 seconds, then we go to Nate. Go.
At first, I read that as horrific nickname, which
No, horrific. Yeah, they're all scary.
Okay.
Honorific. Johnny
Johnny
Cash, Loretta
Cash,
Lynn.
Loretta Lynn,
yeah.
Kenny Rogers,
Kenny
Willie
Rogers.
Willie
Nelson.
Nelson.
Merle Haggard is the hag.
Okay.
George is
George Strait.
Queen of country pop, is that Shania?
That Tay Swift? Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Hillbilly Shakespeare. I don't know.
Time. Okay, Nate, you're first.
I think the highest one up that I'm confident in is George Strait is number 6.
King George, George Strait is right. $6.
King George Strait.
I'll go with another George. The possum is George Jones.
Ooh.
Yeah, real flattering nickname because you look like a possum. Yeah, George Jones, very good.
Because he liked to play dead. Like, come on, you got to get out on stage. He's like, I can't, I'm dead.
He's just been pulling at Andy Kaufman for the last 10 years. He's gonna come back with a concert.
It's because he was out on the road.
On the
Yeah.
road, yeah.
That was a George Jones song. Amanda.
Kenny Rogers is the gambler.
Yes, Kenny Rogers. Jared.
5, Merle Haggard.
Yes. Merle Haggard. Back to Nate.
Tom said the redheaded stranger was Willie Nelson, and I'm gonna guess that's right.
Redheaded stranger.
I actually never heard that one.
Willie Nelson, yes.
I get to see him in September if he's still alive. God
Oh,
willing.
cool.
I like the preface.
Well, he is like 90, right? I mean, yeah, it's not a
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, he was trending on Twitter, and I was like, "Fuck!"
yeah, it's because his sister passed away. Yeah.
Who was still performing with him?
Yes, amazing. Tom.
The coal miner's daughter is Loretta Lynn.
Loretta Lynn, yeah. Amanda?
Johnny Cash is the Man in Black.
Yep. Johnny Cash. And Jared, see if we can go 8 for 8.
Probably not. The queen of country pop is, I should say, is it Reba McEntire.
Reba McEntire. No, sorry. It was said, and then no one went for it. Shania Twain. 8, the Hillbilly Shakespeare.
Don't
One
impress
of-
me much.
What?
Impress
They
me
don't
much.
impress you much. Yeah. Hank Williams.
All right.
Billy Shakespeare is Brad Pitt.
No, that would be, he's the no, he's the redneck Christopher Marlowe. Singing brakeman was Jimmy Rogers. In the bank, 92-21. If you find the cheater, that all stays in. Cheater's been cheating since the very beginning of the game. Who has an accusation?
We all accuse Jared except for Jared. So let's just
Yeah,
go
it's
to
Jared.
voting.
All right, Jared, time to plead for your life.
I can't plead because it sounds like it's going to be 3-1, but it's going to be the fastest $46 you ever lost.
Do you want to accuse anyone, Jared?
All right, change my vote then.
I'm trying to go see. I was really paying attention to that round about the answers and the intricacies, and I'm out to sea. No, I don't have anything.
All right, accuse somebody else then.
I accuse Nate.
Why? I am
This
getting us money
feels
round after round.
this feels like the point in the game where you need to switch from voting out the lowest dollar earners to the highest dollar earners.
I am consistently earning us money, and I don't understand why people keep voting me out. And then you're like, oh, he's not it. Oh, surprise again.
Should be an interesting vote. Caitlin, another fact about our cheater.
Yeah, the cheater used the lyrics from Carrie Underwood's Before He Cheats as inspiration to research the best auto insurance policy. Anticipating getting her
All right.
car smashed in.
Need the 4 of you to please lock in your votes. All right, votes are in. We know how it sounded, but let's see where they fell. Who is not making the final 3? Jared, who'd you say?
I said Nate.
Okay. Nate,
I said Jared because he said Nate.
Tom,
I said Jared.
2 for Jared. All right, Amanda, did you buy it or did you say Jared?
I didn't say either. I said Tom.
The Tom, which means that Jared voted for Tom. We would have had a tie, but he didn't.
She went to Jared.
Jared is out of the game. Jared, we have to know, is it the fastest $46 they ever lost?
Yeah, just like that. Not
It is
cheater.
not the cheater. I'm sorry. 3 players left in the game, 46-10 in the bank. And when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, our 3 players are going to make a grab for that money. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 3 players left in the game, and they have voted out a bunch of innocent players. So the final round works. If the 2 honest players find the cheater, they will split that bank 50-50. But if they don't, we cut it in half once more, and it is up to the audience who is waiting to vote to make some money. So hopefully you can find the cheater before that happens. Nate, Tom, Amanda, 2 questions left to play. You all have your rollover. Name the 10 best Disney World rides and attractions according to a 2022 Travel and Leisure article. All 4 parks at Walt Disney World in Florida count. 30 seconds, and we go to Tom. Go.
Amanda, tell us the answers. Go.
Millennium Falcon, Rise of the Resistance, Towers Terror, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Flight of Passage, Slinky Dog, Toy Story Mania, Rock and Roller Coaster, Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, the Haunted Mansion, the what else? Peter Pan's Flight. Those are good ones. Yeah, there's a comprehensive list of my favorite ones.
Okay.
Everest is a good one as well.
Time. All right, Tom, you are first.
Got
Okay,
some-
I'm gonna go with Space Mountain.
Space Mountain, been there a while. Number 9, 450. Amanda.
Let's go with the classic of Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion's better at Disney World than at Disneyland.
Haunted Mansion. Number 5, 250.
Favorite. I know it's a surprise, you guys.
Nate.
The last thing I remember was Everest.
I need the name of the bride.
That is part of the name of the bride, Colin.
Well, so is mansion, but I wouldn't take mansion.
It is obvious.
Said Space Mountain. She also said Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain, soon to be redesigned, but for now, number 10.
Oh yeah.
Good job. Tom.
Okay, I'm going to go with It's a Small World.
It's a Small World. Does not make the list. No, I think people hate that one too much.
And it shouldn't.
Amanda.
I always get stuck on that stupid thing. Let's go with Flight of Passage. The Avatar, right?
Avatar, Flight of Passage, that great Disney movie Avatar.
You're welcome.
Number
People
one.
love it.
I was just kidding. It's not a Disney movie, but it still has a ride. 50 cents, $3 for you. Okay, and Nate.
I'm just gonna roll over to Amanda.
All right, Amanda, one more.
Nate wanted to go with Expedition Everest earlier, so let's go with Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest is what you were looking for. Yeah,
Yeah.
$2. All right.
Ever, and Everest.
Go
There's
the
the
other ones
Yeti.
here. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic
That's
Rewind.
the new one.
A lot of these definitely did not exist the last time.
That was 2017. I just looked it up. Guardians of the Galaxy.
okay.
No, that's the new one.
railroad
Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is in Disneyland.
All
It's
right.
the one that did the Tower of Terror reboot.
Big
The
Thunder
railroad-
Mountain,
The
Tower of
railroad-
Terror,
Oh,
and Pirates of the Caribbean. All right.
I have Pirates of the Caribbean on my list
is
too.
the railroad the one that goes around Splash Mountain?
What?
Big Thunder Mountain is
Yeah,
the
Big Thunder
railroad
Mountain.
by Splash Mountain. Yeah.
Final question of the night. Little extra money to be made if you can do it. Name these literary trios. You can name one trio each turn. Things the Three Little Pigs made their houses out of. The Ghosts That Appear in A Christmas Carol. The Things Goldilocks sampled from The Three Bears. Hobbits Who Carried the Ring in Tolkien's writing. Monsters Beowulf Fought. The Original Three Musketeers. The Ways the Queen Tried to Kill Snow White in the fairy tale by the Grimm brothers. The Humans in Dante's Deepest Circle of Hell and Inferno. Treasures Jack takes from the Giant in Jack and the Beanstalk. And Men Chasing the Maltese Falcon and the Maltese Falcon. I'm not talking about Sam Spade. I'm talking about the antagonist.
Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. I need the characters' names, not Sam Spade. 30 seconds. And then we'll go to Amanda for her first answers. Go.
The Musketeers are
D'Artagnan.
no, the original.
Athos, Porthos, and Aramis.
Aramis. The Monsters of Beowulf there was the dragon and there was Grendel and Grendel's mom.
And the hobbits who carried the ring, is Smeagol considered a hobbit?
No, he's not a hobbit. It's
Bilbo, Frodo, and
Bilbo,
Sam.
Frodo, and Sam.
Okay.
Goldilocks sampled the porridge.
Time. All right. Amanda, you are first.
Let's go with Snow White, Poison Hair Clip, an apple, and fuck if I know.
Okay, you got two, so that's good. Yeah. Let's see. We had the poison comb and the poisoned apple is $7 for you. If someone else wants to take the other one, they can, but obviously they'd probably have to go for a bigger trio there. Nate.
The Beowulf one is the dragon, and Grendel's mom and Grendel.
Yeah, you got it. Grendel's mother, and the dragon, $7.50.
Chi-ho.
Tom.
The original Musketeers are Athos, Porthos, and Aramis.
Very good. Didn't fall for the trap of saying D'Artagnan. $9. Amanda.
Oh, it's my turn again.
Yeah.
Are the hobbits still on there?
Yeah, they are.
Bilbo, Frodo, and Sam.
Yeah, Bilbo, Frodo, and Sam. Yeah, technically, Diegol and Smeagol were hobbits, sort of, but they weren't really hobbits. So yeah, that is $6 for you there. Nate.
You have to get all three of them for it to count.
No. See how Amanda got 2 on number 7.
Okay. Dang. So if I get one of the Dante's humans, it's better than getting like all three of them. Almost. It's better than getting 2 of the Goldilocks things.
Yeah.
Nah, I think The Goldilocks was porridge and the beds. And I think the other one was chairs.
Porridge, beds, chairs. Yeah, 450. Good job. And Tom for the last answer.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with Christmas Carol Ghosts. Goes to Christmas Past, goes to Christmas Present, goes to Christmas Yet to Come.
Yep, there you go. $3 there. Go over the other ones
That are
here.
Jewish, then they don't have any ghosts of Christmas past, present, or future.
Straw, sticks, and bricks. Anyone know the third way the queen tried to kill Snow White? It was a tighten bodice or a tight dress.
That's right.
He was body shaming.
Yeah, definitely. Dante's Deepest Circle of Hell.
Very difficult to breathe in a corset, all right?
Judas. Three traitors. Judas, Brutus, and the cheater in tonight's game. No, Cassius was the other one.
Cassius Clay?
Yes, for the giant, Jack took
Golden
the heart,
Goose.
The golden goose.
Golden
the
goose.
gold coins, and a hen that laid golden eggs. Yeah, golden goose would have been acceptable because in some it's a goose and some it's a hen. And the men chasing the Maltese Falcon were
Cam Spade.
no. Casper Gutman, Joel Cairo, and Wilmer Cook.
Yeah, when I got it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's why it was the top answer. So tally up your final bank. Nate, Tom, Amanda, 97.60 in the final bank. If you find the cheater, you split that 50-50. Totals for the whole game. Who wants to throw out an accusation? Don't make me deduct from the final bank.
I'm mathing. Give me a minute. I'm
All right.
slow.
Take a second.
I don't know. I really thought it was Jared, and then I haven't thought it was Amanda all game, but then you missed a Disney question.
How did I miss a Disney question?
Yeah, you on the last one, you didn't get the third.
Realize, yes, in the Grimm story, that's not in the Disney version.
In her defense, only the apple was in the Disney movie.
Okay,
And the
I'm
comb
still
was in the
with you,
opening
Amanda.
credits.
then I'm back to nothing. I'm back to flipping.
I could only defend the answers that I wrote. Got 6 rounds of gameplay.
I gotta remember what all the questions were now.
We had one about James Caan, and we had one about movies with one-word titles, lost verses from songs. Caitlin has one more fact about our cheater.
I do. The cheater is banned from Disney World for dressing up as Scuttle the seagull from The Little Mermaid and snatching churros out of parkgoers' hands. Disneyland has yet to catch them.
They can't fly, so.
All right. Nate, Tom, Amanda, over $90 on the line. I need the 3 of you to lock in your final votes. Our final vote has been cast. There is 97.60 on the line. And it's time to see if our 2 honest players have finally found the cheater and will be taking home that whole bank, or if we lose one more honest player. All right, Amanda, start with you. Nate or Tom?
I voted for Tom.
1 vote for Tom. All right, Tom?
I suspected Amanda would vote for me, so I voted for Amanda.
Amanda says Tom. Tom says Amanda, and Nate is going to break this tie for us. Who is the cheater, Nate?
I voted for Amanda just because I hadn't voted for her yet.
2 for Amanda, even if we're at the I haven't voted for her yet portion of the game. It's the ultimate moment of truth, Amanda. 97.60 on the line. Were you the cheater?
You fools. I was not the cheater.
You were not the cheater. I'm sorry, Nate. Tom, you've lost half of your money, 48.80. And one of you has fooled the other as we go into the final vote. You're going to have 15 seconds to convince our audience, and then they will vote. If the honest players spot the cheater, cheater's out of the game, honest player splits half of that bank, audience splits the other half. Otherwise, the cheater takes it all. Nate, 15 seconds, go.
I don't know. It's not me. Standard reasoning. I actually am surprised that it's Tom, but I thought it was going to be Jared up until it wasn't. So
All
Like I
right,
said,
Tom.
last week I knew who it was like 85% of the time, and I said so, and I was right. And I'm like, I don't know.
I was gonna say you're still riding the I thought it was Jared thing, but now you're riding the I thought it was last week and I was right. All right, Tom, 15 seconds, go.
Okay, I agree with Nate that I thought it was Jared too. So, you know, we were both wrong there, but it's not me. You know, it's, you know, I mean, I just know old songs. That's,
All right.
that's,
Time. Nate, Tom, one of you is about to win, one of you is about to be caught. I'll pull up the final scoreboard for our audience to vote, see what happens. Any of the audience members to lock in their votes to me now. All right, so before we reveal the votes, we have an even number, which means there could potentially be a tie. The player who made more money over the course of the game can knock out one vote, and that was Nate. Nate, who do you think voted for you?
Ooh, I'm gonna say Jared did.
All right, so Jared's vote is out, but if he gets it right and the majority of the audience gets it right, he can still make some money. Let's see how our three deciding players voted. Before we do that, we need to know, one of you has been cheating since our very first question. 6 players have fallen by the wayside since then, but it's the moment of truth now. Nate, Tom, who was it?
It was me.
Was Nate. So if Nate has fooled our audience, he takes home 48.80. Otherwise, Tom and the correct voting audience members split it. Bryan, we're going to start with you.
I voted for Nate.
You got it right. All right, one for Nate. If one more person says Nate, you guys are splitting some money with Tom. Rad?
Yeah, I voted for Tom. He convinced me.
One Nate, one Tom, and it all comes down to Amanda. Amanda, who'd you say?
All game long, I said it was between Nate and Jared. It's between Nate and Jared, and then I changed it to Tom.
Well, Tom did some good convincing.
Nate
Sorry,
is our
Nate.
winner tonight. Takes home
Oh, sorry,
48.80.
Tom.
Very nicely played, Nate. Quite a game.
good job, Nate.
Thank you. That's definitely my first actual full outright win.
Yeah,
Congrats.
told everyone from the very beginning. Very impressive. We're getting a lot of new winners these weeks. That's how we play our game. That's Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Thank you, Caitlin, for helping out, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
I used to think you made up all these rarely sung verses, Colin, but then Susan would know all of them, but she's not here, so now I think you're making these up.
No, they're definitely real.
I was thinking, I was going backwards in time. I thought, "Don't look up." I'm like, "Oh, Vice."
Yeah, yeah. Don't look up before Don't Look Up. Yeah. Vice had interesting ideas. It just didn't capitalize on any of them.
Yeah, Fat Christian Bale.
Who got so into character that he knew when Adam McKay was having a heart attack?
Was that true? Holy cow!
Yeah, yeah. He studied
I
heart
heard
attack
that.
symptoms to get into character as Dick Cheney, which is weird because that would imply he has a heart. But he studied heart attack symptoms, and when Adam McKay was having, it, he was like, "Oh, I think you're having a heart attack."
Hold on. When in 2022, because like new rides just opened.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I mean, they polled a lot of people, so the new people aren't going to say a ride that just opened. You know,
oh, well, I gotta be sure because
these are all rides that, they're not. I don't believe any of these are like this year. If that makes you feel
Okay.
better.
Baby Yoda's Wild Ride.
That's opening in 2024.
No one wants to ride the Rabid Marvel Defenders Express.
People love that stupid thing. Okay, that's not what it's called, but people love it. I've had
There's a
lot-
Marvel's Defenders ride.
there is a Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Oh, I was joking, as in people who defend Marvel online anytime someone makes a
Oh,
criticism. Never mind. There is actually a show called Marvel's Defenders. Oh, okay. So my
the Defenders.
All right, that's what I get for trying. Okay.